Good afternoon. My name is Michael Maxey. I'm a student here at Vintage University in Interpersonal Communications. And for my speech project today, the prompt I chose was gospel music. I got excited when I seen that, we had a project about our culture and our history and things that's important to us. And gospel music was one of the suggested, and I probably would have chose that even if it wasn't, because my father was a pastor for 28 years. So I grew up my entire life in the black church. Even today, gospel music is one of the biggest influences in my life, and it means a lot to me. And the history of it, the importance of knowing where it came from and where it is today, means a lot to me as well. And so it's important to highlight, especially it being Black History Month, which made me excited as well because it made it a little bit easier because I've been doing some other Black History projects this month. And so the basis of gospel music, especially in the Black church, a lot of it stems from Negro spirituals that were used during the times of slavery. Songs like Wade in the Water, they were singing to teach the kids and others how to wade in the water to help their escape and not be detected. Songs like Amazing Grace, my great grandmother was named Grace and her nickname was Amazing Grace. Same with my aunt, the name was passed down because that's how important it was and how big of an influence it was to our people and my family especially. And so my dad being a pastor, I grew up every Sunday, every Tuesday, every Thursday, we were in church. Tuesdays and Thursdays were choir rehearsal. We were rehearsing, perfecting what we called our praise, perfecting our praise to sing our glory to God. I learned to play instruments. I played the drums and the piano in church. I never knew how to read music. To this day, I don't know how to read music. I play both instruments pretty fluently, in my opinion, but I only play gospel music. I only play what I feel. How I feel is what I express on the instrument that I play and the songs that we sing. I could be having a horrible day, and I'll just go to my Apple Music playlist and I'll put on gospel music. I have a playlist of all my favorite gospel songs that I grew up with, and they touch my soul in the way it makes me feel. It really helps with who I am today, and to know where it came from, the Negro spiritual roots and why they sung those songs as hope, as lessons, as teachings. This is the way for us to escape. Following the drinking gourd is the way to freedom, and taking those rhythms and those sort of those tales and turning them into what gospel music is today. There was influences pulled from the secular world. With my dad, it's funny because we always call him old school because some of the newer gospel music, he would say it sounds too worldly, right? Like the music was too much into the world, where he always would say what's for God is for God and what's for the world is for the world. And so he didn't really like mixing the two. But on the other token, as young people, I always saw the other side of it. You have to be able to reach a further audience. And for young people like myself and my peers, it's important for us to hear things that we can relate to, while also still hearing the message that needs to be relayed. And that's the important part. And so if, kind of changing what was being sung for the last 200 years to kind of emulate what we hear today, not too much, but, just being able to reach a further audience, I feel like that's important as well because we're still spreading the gospel and still teaching people about, Jesus. And so I really enjoy gospel music. It's a very big part of my life. It's a big part of my family's life. It's been the basis of what I've known for 26 years. And so for me, being able to share that with everybody else is it's a blessing, and I'm glad that I was able to have this opportunity. And so I hope you get a chance to listen to some for yourself. Everybody has so many opinions about what it should sound like or what we should be doing, but I think it's all beautiful in its own way. And I think it's important to know where it came from and what it means to people. And I hope you enjoy.